Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Damian Pearson, and you are?
Donyel McDaniel.
Donyel. It's nice to meet you, Donyel.
Nice to meet you, Damian.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm glad you came here. All right. Here at this agency, we believe that open and honest communication is crucial to the holistic healing of our clients. Now that goes both ways, not just for the client, but for the counselor as well. You see, I have autism. Essentially, if you say something that goes completely over my head, you may need to repeat that for me so I completely understand your concerns and how I can best help you. Furthermore, if I do say something that may accidentally offend you and I'm oblivious to that, or if I'm not unaware of that, please let me know. Okay. Now, if for whatever reason you feel insecure or unsafe in this institution, in this facility, you need not worry. There are plenty of security cameras and guards in this facility. You are perfectly safe. And should there be an emergency, the PA will inform us and we will evacuate the facility. Okay. Now, with that established, on to the fun stuff. Here is the confidentiality statement. Essentially, what happens in here stays in here. Whatever is said between us stays between us. Now, there are a few exceptions to this. Say, if you were to tell me that you were going to harm someone else or yourself, I am required to alert my supervisor about this. Furthermore, I am a recently employed member of this agency. I am also required by my supervisor to consult him after each of my client's sessions in order to provide the most effective services for my clients. Okay, so before we begin, tell me a little bit about yourself. So where do you work?
I work at Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
As a cashier.
Sweet. Do you enjoy it?
Yes. I enjoy serving people.
Certain people, huh?
No, serving.
Oh, serving. My mistake. My apologies.
Oh, no problem.
I'm sure you also enjoy the food there as well.
Yes.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you worked at Dunkin' Donuts?
I've been working there over 3 years.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
I like to travel and sightsee.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite place to sightsee?
I like Florida.
Florida.
Yes.
Okay. I've always wanted to go there myself. All right. So how may I help you today?
I'm experiencing domestic abuse.
Domestic abuse. I see. If you may you please elaborate on that?
Here I've been dating my boyfriend a little over 2 years, and the last year and a half I've been receiving physical and verbal abuse from him, which he has a problem keeping his jobs. So when he's released from a job, he takes out his frustration on me.
Okay. So just to recap, to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying, just to make sure I've got it down. You've been with this man for a good 2 years. For the last year and a half, he's been physically and mentally abusing you because he's frustrated maintaining his employment. So why is he struggling to maintain his employment? Is it because of his anger issues?
I think so, because he has a bad attitude and temper.
I see.
I think so. And, when I bring it to his attention, that's when he gets mad with me, because I tell him he needs to change his attitude.
Okay. So how bad exactly is this abuse? Has it gone to violence? Have you been hospitalized?
Yes, I was hospitalized once.
I see. Have you contacted law enforcement? Have you gotten protective services involved?
Well, I contacted law enforcement from that incident.
Okay. By chance, will you need us to contact law enforcement?
No.
Okay. So based on that, I assume that do you feel safe to go back to this institution, back to this environment with your boyfriend, like today?
Yep, I feel safe.
Okay, so you feel safe?
Mhm.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that at least. Do you have any safe places to go to in case it gets that bad again?
Well, they have a shelter for battered women,
Okay,
and that's where I had went. You know, the one time that it did get severe,
okay,
I went and stayed there afterwards.
okay. Once again, I do thank you for coming here. Now, to ensure that I provide you with the best services I can, I'm going to make sure, like, I'm going to schedule a follow-up in a good 2 weeks, okay? In that time, I'll also be conducting some research and consulting with my supervisor to provide the best course of action. Now, before we dismiss, do you have any questions, any concerns?
Not at this time.
You sure?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I do thank you very much.
Okay.
I look forward to our next meeting in a good 2 weeks.
All right. Mhm.
Thank you. Have a good one.